What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another WARFRAME video. So, surprise, surprise, we got the release date for ISLEWEAVER today, and also got information on the Spider Frame's abilities in depth. So we're going over that stuff today. Also, we got some smaller details on some of the other features coming in ISLEWEAVER as well. So, yeah, pretty good video today. Let's hop right in. Before we do, though, make sure to sub this channel. We do daily WARFRAME video uploads. When ISLEWEAVER comes out on the 25th, I'll be covering the update extensively, including a meta guide for the new clan event. It's also starting around the same time, too, so you're in the right place for WARFRAME content. Okay, so Spider Frame's abilities. Let's start it up. We got the hype site right now. And, yeah, you heard me right. The release date for ISLEWEAVER is going to be June 25th on all platforms. So I literally called it, but it's not that hard to call because these updates usually come on Wednesdays anyway. So yeah, the last Wednesday of the month, so literally like 2 weeks from today's date, June 25th on all platforms, get the new update. Now, how will you play this new update that's coming on June 25th? It's going to require you to beat the WARFRAME 1999 storyline. Now, I'm not sure if they mean you must do the true ending or the normal ending for the 1999 quest. Because if you don't know this, there are actually two different endings, technically, once you grind out XP. So I'm hoping it's just the normal ending, not the rank 5 ending. But either way, yes, to get to Deviri, let's talk about what this update's going to be entailing. So, return to the floating kingdom of Deviri, a land of fable and stories, to push back the latest incursion of the Indifference. Major Rusalka has resurfaced among the floating isles, and she's brought the Murmur with her. Equip your Warframe and embark into Deviri with a full arsenal in an exciting new gameplay twist. Reminder, to get started with this, ISLEWEAVER, you must complete the 1999 storyline. For help with that, you can check their quest guide. So yes, guys, that's going to be happening on the 25th. And we have the new Spider Frame here, Oraxia. I guess we have her abilities, and she does make baby spiders. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending if you think it's creepy or not. So, Oraxia, the Ensnaring Hunter. As Oraxia, isolate and execute weakened enemies, using her web-slinging mobility to outmaneuver the opposition and encase your prey in immobilizing webs. Seek out weakened preys to siphon them for health energy. So let's start things off with her passive ability. It's called Predator's Lurk. Finisher kills increase her maximum HP by 10 up to 1,000. So pretty not great sounding passive, but when you read some of her abilities, maybe it'll be a little bit better in practice. So yeah, she gets more HP when she gets more finishers. 100 finishers to get max HP. First ability, Mercy's Kiss. This is like a spider jump, and it looks like a finisher, honestly. So it might be a finisher ability. Leap onto an enemy and pierce them with Oraxia's spider legs. Survivors of this attack are stricken with toxin. So yeah, she's a toxin frame. I've read ahead here, and she has a toxin motes for abilities. So this means green Archon shards for toxin proc damage might be good. Shards that do or also Archon continuity could be good too. When you cause a toxin proc from an ability, it causes a corrosive proc. That could also be good as well. But yeah, so you jump on enemies, execute them. If they don't die, they'll be toxin proc, and you probably won't get your passive out of that. Next, Webbed Embrace, her second ability. Oraxia throws a creeping web to ensnare her prey. Enemies caught within the widened radius are trapped inside a cocoon that deals toxin damage over time. Another toxin damage ability. She's going to really be good with green shards, it looks like. Next ability, Widow's Brood. This is where she makes the baby spiders. Oraxia launches a barrage of stinging darts in front of her that applies toxin status effect. Poison enemies spawn scuttlers when killed. So she will have little spider minions that it's basically just going to be like Brood Mother from Dota. If the enemy is affected by your spider poison stuff and they die, they'll turn into mini spiders that can probably spread your poison to other enemies and make more baby spiders. So yeah, she sounded pretty spider-like, pretty gross. So hopefully be pretty good. Now her ultimate, what does her ultimate do that we've seen? Basically puts you in spider form and you can walk around like a spider. Silken Stride. Unfurl Oraxia's spider legs and go on the prowl. Oraxia is immune to status procs, takes reduced damage, and her ranged weapons are imbued with toxin damage. So it sounds like Saren's third ability, actually. Leap to a targeted surface on Silken Thread by tapping Sprint, gaining stealth and bonus damage while latched. Oh, she gets stealth while she's latched. That sounds good. Okay, so yeah, now that we've gone over all her abilities, she's going to be really, really good with toxin proc focused stuff. Additionally, Her passive sounds really useless, but maybe we'll see. Maybe Pablo will rework health tanking at some point too. But yeah, getting toxin procs on her, imbued with toxin damage on her weapons, that sounds like Saren a lot. So literally, like Saren, like RB Saren, putting green shards on Saren to get increased toxin proc damage, that might be a thing you want to try in Oraxia. Just because of her abilities, it sounds pretty good. Toxin stats next deal more damage. That's like Saren's 3, but it's to be Oraxia's ulti. So we'll see if it's anywhere near as good as Toxic Lash, because Toxic Lash is a very, very strong weapon buff. But yeah, sounds really good so far. She sounds like she's going to be ability-focused and weapon-focused. So we'll see how powerful her actual ability damage is. Because it sounds like, getting buffed up with her 4th ability of the ranged weapon sounds really strong. That might be focusing on one thing a little bit too much here. So overall, it seems like he'll be middle-of-the-road frame. But when we get the numbers, see how she actually is, she might be really good for killing enemies really fast. But I think the passive sounds literally useless, though, so we'll see. Next, Operation 8 Claws, the clan event. Dominus Thrax got kicked out of his house, and we gotta go kill the Murmur, basically. Take down the Fragmented to earn Dominus Oris that can be redeemed for a 3-tiered Signa and a new Incarnon weapon from the clan event. Okay, and next, ISLEWEAVER. And by the way, if you're gonna be playing as your Warframe, no operator for this. ISLEWEAVER ventured into the heart of the Spider's Lair and Scholar's Landing, and we set up activities, culminating in a battle against Oraxia herself. Can you fight your way out? Well, apparently she does a lot of toxin procs, so it might be a pretty annoying fight, actually. Expect to get one shot pretty often in this fight if she does toxin like her abilities do. Warframe's into Deviri, so there's the mission you farm Oraxia right there. Deviri has a major twist. Take your Warframes and weapons into the ever-shifting isles as much as you want, and spin a new kind of story with all the added firepower. And there's new Murmur enemy, or at least a new Murmur enemy. Looks like it's giving everybody overguard or something. The Murmur have breached Deviri, no longer concerned by the Entrati labs. The Murmur have begun encroaching into the storybook world. Fight back against these minions as a man on the wall and put a stop to the invasion of Deviri at any cost. Get the Valkyr rework. Remember, the Valkyr skin is not getting added until after tennocon, so just the rework first. Also, Slam Nerf, too. Don't forget about that one. Slam Nerf will be in this patch. And they're doing some new player changes stuff. To complete, you must complete the Hex quest, however, assuming the main path to make it easier to get to the Hex quest. So that's good. Also, there's some packs. We got the Citrine Deluxe skin with a Heavy Scythe skin, too. There's also an Oraxia bundle. We'll show that here in a second. And a tennocon. There will be tennocon, too. So we're going to show all that stuff here in a moment. So yeah, that's all they're showing the update. Now, as far as the bundles and stuff, we got the tennocon here. Hildred Infested skin. Entrati, like, glasses, I guess I'd call them. We also get a Octavia skin on the way, an Archiplasmor skin, and some glasses. That's a really cool Archiplasmor skin. Maybe a new Archiplasmor video on the way. Octavia skin looks whatever. She's invisible most of the time anyway. And the Hildren skin looks crazy, but I don't really know if I need to do Hildren skin. And as far as some other details here, the Oraxia bundle has Oraxia, her custom helmet, her special whip, the Spinnerex, her throwing weapon, the Cyotid, her armor set. She has an ephemera, apparently, the Zygilia ephemera, the Scuddler domestic drone. Okay, so you're going to probably want to buy the bundle. It has lots of cosmetics in it. Also, the 370 platinum as well. So yeah, Scuddler domestic drone sounds like new. This new ephemera sounds new as well. Spider armor. I'll probably end up buying that bundle. Also, Citrine bundle. What does that include? The Citrine skin, the Corazon Cyandana, the Arato Signa, so another Signa, Rubellion Heavy Scythe skin, and there's an ephemera. Okay, there's an ephemera and a Signa with the Citrine bundle. So lots of bundles to buy, it looks like here. At least 2 bundles to buy. And for 8 claws, we're already went over that stuff. So yeah, guys, June 25th on all platforms. Now, maybe I'll put a prep guide for this if you guys want that. Now we finally have the update release date. But yeah, guys, all the waiting is going to be over soon. 2 weeks from today's date, the new update comes out with all that stuff, clan event and more. So get your farming hat ready. You're ready to farm some Pathos clamps. I'll see you guys on stream and all in upcoming videos. We'll be having a ton of fun this new update. If you're in the clan as well, we'll be grinding a ton. I'm trying to go for like 1,000 Pathos clamps, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you on stream soon, and I hope you have as much excitement for this as I do. It's probably the only update until tennocon or way later in the year. So you guys take it easy. I'll see you next time. Peace.